Mai te tupua, mai te tawhito, mai te kahui o ngā riki, mai tawiwi kia tū matauenga.
Each year a new intake of Army recruits arrive to complete their basic training. They have just 16 weeks to prove they have what it takes. They'll be pushed to the limit as they transition from civilian to soldier.
Kill the enemy!
And not everyone will make it. There's just 3 weeks left for the recruits on basic training. To test if they'll make the grade, they have their toughest challenge yet, with the open country battle exercise.
We'll push through as a baseline, happy, clearing it, checking for IEDs, etc. Enemy. We're going to go in exactly 8 minutes. Happy? 8 minutes. You want to delay it? Sweet.
We are about to do a 5k march uphill to our RV point, so that's like just to make sure there's no enemy up there. So a 10k march all up today.
We've given them the tools that they need to be able to survive out here. It comes down to the cold and the wet, which gets to everyone, it soaks into the bones, and that's when that comradeship really needs to ramp up and the commitment to what you're actually here for.
With no let-up in the pace, each recruit works out a strategy to get through the pain of the march.
Just remember your why. So like why you want to march out, I guess. Probably to make my mum proud, to be honest. Probably the main one. Like, it sucks, but once you're finished, it's over. Well, surely everyone wants to stop, but just one foot in front of the other.
Head up, rifles up, come on team. Holy shit, it's been like 20 minutes. Let's go.
It's just past that point now. I just don't care. And what would my mum say if I gave up? Oh, God.
While pack marches are particularly hard, women recruits are at a further disadvantage, as most are carrying heavier body-to-weight ratios than the men.
They're carrying around the same weight as everyone else, but just physically speaking, their framing that's not as big as the bigger lads. So you see them struggling, so we keep an eye on them.
Let's go. Let's go. Keep going, Sing. Once you get over there, you can take your pack off.
I swear to God, it weighs more than me. I think I'm the lightest out of the whole company. And yeah, I do definitely feel it. I just didn't expect, like, the mental challenges, I guess. Like, I've pushed myself so much on this. I didn't even know I could reach the limits I've reached.
With few stops on the march, all the recruits have to keep up. Each section also has a machine gun weighing 12 kilos. Today, recruit Hay has the burden of carrying it.
Still plenty to go yet, let's go. But she's got a lot more weight than the rest. She's going all right. But at the end of the day, it doesn't really matter. Size, gender, everyone's got to be able to carry the gun, section weapon, that's how it's got to be.
But as the recruits clock up the miles, the extra weight of the machine gun Her machine gun is vital for her section's survival, and Hay is now under pressure to respond to the attack.
Reference track! To your right!
To give her troops cover, Hay moves to a better vantage point.
Push up there!
Stop
Let's
it!
go, section!
Stop it! Yeah, I got you.
Get the fucking gun going!
Oh my God, stop it if you didn't hit me!
o'clock! 1 o'clock!
Using their training and keeping cool under pressure, the recruits have managed to hold off the enemy. It's ambushes like this that will give the recruits the experience to work as a team and deal with real-life battles when they're deployed overseas.
Reasonably happy, eh? Just that speed. Not too bad. We'll go 45 minutes, eh? If you're ready before that, because you're going to start getting cold, okay? So get your layers off, get some more layers on before you walk, because you've sweated and you're going to get fucking cold from the inside. Happy? Sweet? Happy? If you got to fuck off anywhere for a piss, something, just let me know so I'm not chasing you around.
Thanks for that football, that sucks up serious. This is cheese, crackers and jam. I can't be bothered cooking, so yeah, make and do.
Like sometimes I do just want to stop, but then you just kind of think everyone else around you is doing it, and if you've got good support, like your section, then it just kind of drives you to keep going. I just want a fat shower. That's what I want the most. It's a nice hot shower. Yeah.
Meanwhile, on the other side of the valley, NGARINU platoon have the pleasure of a hotbox lunch to lift their spirits.
Potatoes and is this pork?
Do you want beans? Beans?
Yeah, it's good to have a hot meal and like know that you're getting hot meal. Because at night time you never know if you're going to have enough time to cook everything.
For the recruits being 24/7 out in the open, they've learned fast how to deal without basic home comforts.
I know it's bad, but just hold it till there's appropriate time.
Yeah, we held it all day till we got back to the Portaloos. Because we couldn't really hop squat because we were on patrol, so.
And you're not allowed to like, see there's popping a squat and then there's like the other one. You're not really allowed to shit in the training area.
Yeah.
So it's not like you can just go turf up.
And we didn't bring our sheebies, so. And the Portaloos like so far, it's like a K away from our hood. I probably got dirt in places I don't even know that there's dirt.
I was like, oh, I just know that I'm gonna get my period. And then I did on the first day we were in the field, and I was like,
There's 2 days left on the open exercise, and with temperatures dropping below zero, sleeping out in the open tests recruits' physique and morale.
The weather kicked in last night. It was a bit windy. Some obviously still getting the hangs of knowing what kit to wear to bed. Some are jumping in before their kit, some out and they got nothing to get changed into.
Had wet socks, had wet pants, had wet everything. It wasn't a very good start, but here I am. Morale's high again. This was my mansion. This morning I woke up and I sat up and I felt top of my bivvy bag and it was wet. And I was like, oh no. Felt the side and it was like about this much mud I was surrounded in. It's really weird, like sort of living underground, eh? But you sort of make it your own, make it home. There's a good one over there. Funny, he looks what, homely.
Come in, just laid some of the tussock down so we can get like any water down there, and the narrower it is, I think the warmer it gets when you're sleeping during the night. And just little shelves on the side to put my stuff.
This is my pit. I have my pack here and I sleep with my feet in my pack. I mean, it's been really challenging, but this is what we've been training for, and it's the final push, you know. I don't see why anyone would want to quit now.
When I'm being a sad sack, I guess, I just think like, there's only 3 more days left, or there's only 2 more days left of like all of this, and then it's pretty much over, because after that it's just drill. So yeah, the mahi will be done after, in a few days anyway. Yeah.
Part of the recruits' training is learning how to withdraw if they're attacked while sleeping. This morning, HINTON platoon have an early morning rehearsal.
Get up. Oh, we're quickly getting changed and jumping into our fighting pits.
For the withdrawal, basically what we're trying to do is delay the enemy as long as we can before getting out there in a reasonably safe manner.
We don't know where they're going to come, don't know what they're going to do, so yeah, be a good one.
It's all part and parcel of the job. We all love it. Hey, boys.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, we all love this. It's an honour to be here, actually. Oh, there's no place I'd rather be, eh?
Prepare to withdraw! Covering. Push up.
Yeah, so I just got to cover him while he's doing his stuff, and then once he's finished, he'll cover me. I'll do mine.
Remember how guys were doing it last time? Just chuck stuff on your pack and use the top flap to hold it down. You don't have time to pack it away nicely. I guess looking back on the first exercise that we had, there's a lot of dropping lip. A few of the boys they pretty much wanted to leave and asked to leave, but they stuck around and they seem to be enjoying it now.
You ready to go? Let's go. Rock and roll. Let's go.
You know, they joined up to be soldiers, so now they're actually starting to get into it. Some of them are starting to thrive.
Meanwhile, over the hill, NGARINU platoon are preparing for a simulation of the defensive drill battle. Here they're learning to defend themselves from enemy attack.
Got your own little pit where you got to sit. The only target you're allowed to shoot at with the HE rounds is that fucking crate. When we hear the thunders go off, we're gonna run and we run down to the pits. Get your head down. Everyone gets 5 mags each. We've got 15 minutes worth of shooting, so don't use all your mags at once. Keep your eyes open. Who's a grenadier for your section?
I am
Alright.
one of them. I just like aimed for 300.
Yeah.
And then it was not too windy, so.
So you're on target, just
Yeah.
just a little bit
bit
further
like
off.
off, like 5 meters or 10 meters off.
Okay,
maybe.
well that's still within the blast zone, so
Yeah.
that's still a kill.
Yes.
Feel a bit more confident now.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, cool. Awesome.
Originally from Germany, Melina von Kwiatkowski became a New Zealand resident in 2014. She's known amongst the platoon as a real tough nut.
Oh, the centre!
That's you, Steve. Let's go.
I'm not one of those people who said I always wanted to join the army. Felt like it would be like full on, and I would have to, I would struggle to keep up and stuff. So I worked really hard for the standard I have today.
You call Safety!
VK, as she's been nicknamed, is suffering with a groin injury, but that's not stopped her fighting spirit.
Lots of people around here came like, oh, just don't wreck yourself or don't be too hard on yourself. Oh, and if you're like in war and you're injured, you have to keep going in as well. So you can't say, oh, now I'm out, you know. So I just want to keep it all going. If I can take it, I can make it, you know.
She's hearty, that girl. Even when she's down in the dumps with her injury, she's still going hard. I have to tell her to bad enough for you. Don't run, you can't run with us. You need to slow down. She gives it her all. She's one of those girls.
like proving myself, yeah, I can keep up with this guy. I can march just as long and just as much as he can do. So that's what like a soldier should be, like never give up, and just even when it's really, really tough, when it's raining or when it's windy and cold and everything, like just you stick up and you say, I'm gonna get through it.
As the recruits cross the final hill, the army vehicles are waiting to transport them back.
Oh, you see something so beautiful. Guys, I think I want to cry.
A few tears in the air still, the recovery. Made a few of them laugh. I think it's just fatigue, the cold, the wet boots. I think it's home time, but it's not home time yet. Still got another day to go, like the rest of the day to go before we can switch off.
The recruits still have one exercise left that will take place at the Waiouru military camp. It's called Warrior, and it will be their toughest test yet. As they return back to base, they discover sleeping arrangements are just one step up from sleeping in a hole.
Do not go through to the other hangar next door. There are 3 showers in there. They are not to be used. Okay, you're staying dirty.
7 days in the field and you come back to base, but you're not in barracks, so you can't actually shower. It sucks.
If you're caught outside this location without permission, you will be charged.
So for me, it's just going to be like really tough for my injury. So yeah, I'm just going to try to get through it.
Better than last night. At least we'll get sleep tonight, I think.
All my hands are really cut and dry, and like everything I touch just hurts right now.
Now we're just got a hearty day tomorrow. Pretty much of everything we've learned so far will be covered at Warrior.
Hotbox dinner will be arriving soon. Okay, I would suggest that you don't leave anything behind tonight. Okay, because you're going to burn a lot of energy tomorrow.
It's 4:30 a.m. and the moment most recruits have been dreading, a full day of non-stop exercises to physically and mentally test them, called Warrior.
My eye's playing up a bit, I think. It got probably dirt or something in it from the field, I'm not surprised. I can still see, so it's fine.
I think we'll be under the pump the whole day.
First up, a 5K race wearing full webbing kit. Here, recruits will be battling to win points collected throughout the day for the prize of top warrior platoon. For the recruit with the most points, they'll win the individual warrior award to be given when they march out.
This is an individual effort. Not going to tell you how far it is. Not going to tell you how long it's going to take. There is a safety vehicle at the back. So if you do get a serious injury, as in a broken leg, pull off to the side, wait, and the safety vehicle will pick you up.
This is like the final challenge, so like it's just everything that we've learned.
It's currently snowing. We have to go for a webbing run.
Good luck. Stand by. Go.
Warriors, oh my gosh, it's going to be a mission and a half. It's exciting to do it with the people you walked in with, you know, have them around you and support you and support them as well.
In first place is ELLIOTT Platoon's Rahua Brock.
Jump over here. Easy. First one back, jump inside, give that one to Corporal TOIA.
Pai ana. Mea whakamahana I te tinana I te tuatahi. Hei ngari ka whakapakiri te tinana hei te ahi nei.
Also from ELLIOTT, recruit Defighty slogs it out to take 11th place, with Kiriona not far behind.
20th. Oh, it was hard.
Beating many of the male recruits and first woman over the line is Serena Hay. And the still injured VK manages to finish, adding valuable points for her platoon NGARINU.
I made it through, so basically when you're like on a battlefield and you get injured, you cannot say to the enemy, oh, hang on for a second, I'm injured. You just gotta keep fighting.
Keep yourself warm, stretch up. Breakfast will be here at 6:30. Yeah, I'm not that miserable. I am gonna feed you, at least once.
With Waiuru's freezing temperature, Warrior is designed to push recruits' mental and physical resilience to extreme levels.
Yeah, put your wet clothes on. We need to get changed as fast as possible, team. They started off very enthusiastically, however, once they get into that stream, it's always a game changer.
In charge of a section from Elliott is recruit Quinn Runga, who is pushing the recruits to get a fast time. But with the recent rains, the stream they have to cross is at full strength and the current strong and unforgiving.
Yeah, one section. Yeah, let's go. Get out of the water now.
Warrior also tests endurance, and NGARINU's recruits have been told to go on an uphill march carrying 80 kilos of sandbags on a stretcher.
Stretcher carries, things like that, all those endurance ones. Keeping your cool is the main one, and quick change arounds. Keep the momentum moving, and you'll get the task done faster, and then you'll just be more fresh.
Pick your rifle up and stand by for the clearance.
Recruits also have to go over old lessons, completing tasks that will score their shooting abilities. Then they are put back in the classroom to test their knowledge on everything they have been taught.
Move through the seats to the front.
And they have their old favourite, more running. Back at the stretcher exercise, NGARINU platoon has finished in just 32 minutes.
Fast section so far, which was good to see from NGARINU, from my platoons. Stoked with that, but I'm not going to let them know that. Sweet.
Big team effort and stuff, so yeah, we worked really hard together.
Go over, go.
Meanwhile, at the assault course, both ELLIOTT and HINTON platoons are in fierce competition to finish with the best time.
Oh, combat roll.
Rahua Brock and Kiriona from ELLIOTT are keeping up the pace in their section. Over the stream, recruit Tuimata is in charge of a section from HINTON. They're making good time. Some are struggling.
Fuck, I'll just point you, bro. You gotta fucking try yourself as well.
And they'll have trouble beating ELLIOTT platoon, who have the best time so far.
28, 0-1. Look, that was cold as hell. At least we get to change.
Kilo sandbag around the hill called the Seven Sins.
Let's go, clock's ticking!
As the day progresses, the weather worsens. At the assault course, this is the moment recruit Duffy has been dreading.
Yes, I didn't want to do it. I was just over it, fatigued, ready to cry. On the swing, like my hands were wet and they were frozen and I was trying to hold on to it.
Good enough.
And I just couldn't do it. I don't want to.
Come on, Duffy. Come on, Duffy.
It seems impossible for her. That's why she's breaking down. But I mean, we've all been in that situation where at the time you think, this is enough for me, I'm done.
Very good section. Thank you. See?
As night draws in, and after 15 hours testing their minds and punishing their bodies, the recruits finally hear the words they've been longing for.
Exercise Warrior is done. Give yourself a pat on the back. Well done. Come on.
You did well, eh? Real well. All good. Everyone did fucking well, yeah?
After the cold and dirt of the last 5 days, the warm barracks and beds are just like heaven.
Go on, please, that's all right.
Coming up next week.
Really?
Fucking ink is not even dry on the last charge yet.
There's no guarantee that he'll march out. supporting local content so you can see more of New Zealand on air.